Alright, peoples, this is What You Need again, and you're watching What You Need. We're going to talk some boxing, but before we do, just want to give a shout out to some of my subscribers. Hybrid95, who I'm going to be talking this discussion with. So Hybrid95 has been saying how, in his opinion, Kovalev versus Canelo is not a gimme fight for Canelo. Right? We've been having a back and forth discussion about that. And I've been saying that, in my opinion, it is a gimme fight. And barring some disaster or some strange happening, Canelo wins that fight. Easy. And by stoppage. And the reasons I gave are fourfold. But this is what I want to tell Hybrid95. Because this video is really made for him, but I want you guys to hear it as well. I was telling Hybrid95 that you cannot look at Kovalev's power, and you can't be looking at the fact that he can use a jab as the major deterrence that will keep Canelo off of him and his size, because Canelo has proven time and time again, excuse me for a second, that size and power are insignificant with him, because he can nullify those things by getting to the inside of his opponent. Now let's put this into perspective so you'll understand. If you told me that Canelo had to face Andre Ward at 175, I got Andre Ward winning every single time. He's not going to stop Canelo, because Canelo has good defense, but he definitely would win. The reason it would happen, Hybrid95, is because Andre Ward has all-round game. He's not just an outboxer. He's not just a mid-range fighter. He's not just an inside boxer. He can do all three. Canelo can do two very well. And even so, I think Ward does some things on the inside better than Canelo does. So, Ward being the bigger fighter means something there. And Ward not only being able to use a jab, but also being able to have the defense to be able to work his way around on the inside is very important. Things Kovalev doesn't have. Kovalev has proven time and time again that he's sensitive to the body. When you got a guy with no experience, basically, no pro experience, in Anthony Yarde, almost stopping Kovalev in the 8th round, giving him all kinds of problems in the 7th and 6th. Nah. That's Canelo's territory. Anthony Yarde doesn't go to the body better than Canelo does. Anthony Yarde doesn't slip a jab better than Canelo does. What you are trying to say is, can Canelo take Sergey Kovalev's power? Well, he took Triple G's power, didn't he? Anthony Yarde took Kovalev's power, didn't he? Right? So, you think about it, Sergey Kovalev ain't got nothing to offer Canelo. He's not going to just walk through Sergey Kovalev, of course not. He's going to use his defense and get to the inside, and then he's going to destroy him. And that's just what it is. If you know any kind of boxing, Hybrid95, you know that this is an open and shut case for Canelo. It's a gimme fight, we call it. It's not even a stay busy fight, it's a gimme fight, because the guy's weakness is known, and now it's to exploit that. It's just what it is. All the other fighters that you guys are trying to say that Kovalev would beat and are easier competition for Canelo are not, because Canelo would have to find out what their weaknesses are. He'd also have to find out by trying to get to the inside of them. And all the guys I just mentioned have better game, all-round game, than Kovalev does. Right? Even Charlo, who depends on his jab, has more all-round game and is tougher than Kovalev. Charlo can get hit to the body and he's not going to squirm. He's an all-round tough, strong guy. Treats his body right. Problem with Kovalev is he didn't treat his body right over time. He drank. And that's why Andre Ward found out about that. He was like, sorry, buddy. You're going to get destroyed by me. And Ward don't stop people. And he stopped Kovalev. All right? So, my point is, and stands, that Canelo needs to face Demetrius Andrade or Billy Joe Saunders, who are undefeated fighters to start with. And 2, they have better all-around game than Kovalev. And 3, are harder to stop because they have better defense than Kovalev. Okay? They're the tougher fights, period. Okay? When you think about guys like Callum Smith, Caleb Plant, Callum Smith's more like Kovalev, actually. He's more of an outboxer type. But we just don't know what his weakness is. He seems tough. But when you think of guys like Caleb Plant, you think of guys like, I'm talking 168-pounders right now, Caleb Plant, Callum Smith, Anthony Durrell, he's kind of weak. I wouldn't want, he's an outboxer basically, and he's been diffused by a number of people, Battle Jack, etc. Canelo would probably beat his ass. He'd beat Anthony Durrell, I think so. Anthony Durrell doesn't have all-around game. Anthony Durrell and Kovalev, they're in the same boat. On the inside, they're weak. Very weak. Callum Smith, I can't say that for him yet, because I'm not too sure. He's proven to be pretty strong, a strong boxer, so we'll see. But Durrell and Kovalev, they're weak fighters. All right? But guys like Caleb Plant, Billy Joe Saunders. Joe Saunders is not a knockout artist, but don't get it twisted. He's strong. Okay? Guys now at 160 like Demetrius Andrade, Jamal Charlo. These are tough guys, you know. Even the guy that's going to be facing Triple G, he's a tough motherfucker as well. All right, from Russia. They're tough guys. Got dropped a couple times, but he's tough. You know, even Solanke's tougher than Kovalev. You know, they're tough guys, and they got good protection for their body, etc. You know, when you're looking at the 175-pounders, Dimitri Bivol, Badu Jack, you know, Marcus Brown, he's kind of weak. You look at Beterbiev, Gavordik, you know, and there are a couple others who are not world champions, but they're tough fighters. All-round game. You got to look at the all-round game. Ramirez, you know, you got to look at the all-round game of these guys. Gilberto Ramirez, I'm talking about, you know, the southpaw guy. So when you're talking about boxers and fighters, guys with all-round game, those are the guys I want to see Canelo face, because I want to see if he can overcome them and beat them. Demetrius Andrade hasn't been beaten in a very, very long time. He has a reputation for being a very good fighter in the amateurs as well as in the pros. So that's why I want to see Canelo against him. That's a much more interesting fight to me than a Canelo versus Kovalev fight. All right? So I call it a gimme fight. You understand? I'm not talking like one of them fanboys sitting on the sideline in a chair. I'm talking from a guy who is trying to box himself. And a guy who sees that if you've got a known weakness and the other guy is good at exploiting that weakness, your history. He could triple jab. He could quinta jab. He could throw 5 jabs in a row. It don't really matter. Canelo's going to find him on the inside. He's going to find him on the inside. And then what? Where does the fight go from there? And he got 12 rounds to be able to do that. Canelo. You kidding me? He's going to get stopped. Kovalev going to get stopped. If that fight happens, he's going to get stopped. Remember I said that. Barring some miracle where Kovalev lands his miracle one-punch knockout, he ain't going to get stopped. All right, Hybrid95, that's for you. Because y'all's jokers, man. Y'all are jokers. If you can't see that, I mean, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Boxing ain't for you. On that note, you guys have a good one. Peace.